Hello, Chelsea fans. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Welcome along to the stream. Fulham versus Chelsea. Can you hear me? Hold on a minute. I'm not sure you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Can you hear me? Hold on. Hopefully you can. That's better. I got you now. I think we're all good. Welcome along, guys. Welcome. Happy New Year to every single one of you. Obviously, last week was the FA Cup. Didn't get involved with that. Jack, Paul, Mezzi, Maros, Alonso, Sika, Andrew, Goran, and, of course, Dale. How can I forget Dale? How are you all doing? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully you're pumped. Looking forward to this. Chelsea back in the Premier League. And the good thing is, Frank Lampard's press conference, as he mentioned yesterday, forgetting the cup game against Morecambe, but the build-up to that cup game and this week, Frank has said he's had 2 full weeks to prepare the team and to work on things that they hadn't had a chance to work on properly because, let's face it, they didn't have a proper pre-season. So we're expecting a much better performance than what we got against Man City in the last game. Chelsea's team is somewhat of a surprise. What do you guys think? Team is Mendy in goal. Back 4. Aspi right back, which I think is a bit of a shock. Rudiger as a shock as well next to Silva with Ben Chilwell. Midfield 3 with N'Golo Conte pretty much picks themselves, but there's probably is an argument that Kai Havertz could have been playing in there alongside Kovacic and Mount. But Jorginho gets the nod. And up top, Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech and Olivier Giroud. Tough on Callum Hudson-Odoi after his good performance, but I think Frank Lampard's obviously thinking ahead, and he's got Leicester in mind coming up on Tuesday as well with some of these teams, like some of the team selection, I should say. So on the bench is everybody. Yeah, remember my clock? Yes. My clock. Jack's on at me already. I know, Jack. It's sorted. Trust me. I'm on it. I am on it. So I have to say before kick-off, Fulham, good side. They played well. I watched them play Tottenham the other night, and I thought they were the better team. Javier. Come on, Javier. Be positive. Be positive. It's nothing to do with the fact that he was a player. It's the fact that he's not had a fully fit, full-strength Chelsea team to work with this season. Goran, 4:30 in the morning. Thank you so much for joining, mate. Much appreciated. I'll do my best to talk you through it. Of course, I've got fluid to make sure that I'll be doing that all right for you. So we're just waiting for the game. Strip's got loads of questions for Lampard. So Javier, why are you sick and tired of this fan base giving Lampard a pass? Woodshedder, hello, welcome along. So results today, West Brom beating Wolves away 3-2 in a good game, and Brighton have beaten Leeds. West Ham beat Burnley. We take on Fulham. Sika, what's my name? Chels Daft. They are. Oi, oi. Dale's on. So yes, so just waiting for the game. Obviously the teams to come out. I've not seen the Fulham side yet, but as I say, they are a good side. Fulham start the game in 18th on 12 points. They win today. They close the gap to Burnley to a point. Chelsea are currently in 10th based on the games played today. If we win, we go on 29 points, and that would push us up to 7th above Southampton, who take on Leicester tonight. Dogbone, California, 9:25 a.m. What's the weather like? It's been horrible over here. It's cold this morning, but it's warming up a little bit now. A toasty 7 degrees. But Sky. So Sky's got Wayne Bridge and Jamie Redknapp in the studio. Dale, I'm good, thank you, mate. Very good. I'm looking forward to this one. I've got a bit of a squeaky chair, so if you can hear some squeaks, it's not my bones, it's the chair. I am good. Dale, thank you very much. Very good. Looking forward to this. Hopefully a better performance that we can build on. The next 5 Premier League games are massive. There's this one, there's Leicester, there's Wolves coming up, there's Burnley, then there's Tottenham coming up. Massive game. Of course, next weekend we play Sunday, lunchtime, kick-off. We play Leicester on Tuesday. We then take on Luton, 12 o'clock kick-off, lunchtime, Sunday, next week. Buried, good point. Good point. Not experts in football. Let Lampard do his job. I think that's what the Chelsea board are trying to do at the end of the day. That's what that's what I hope anyway. Amazing. Chelsea's going to be on fire. Messi thinks he's going to be 4-0 Chelsea as the team come out, led by Cesar Azpi. Hakim Ziyech is embracing most of the Chelsea players as they come out. Hopefully this will be a good game for us tonight. Hopefully. Kai Havertz, Timo Werner on the bench. Tammy's on the bench. Kurt Zuma's on the bench. Yeah, it's on Sky, Jack. Reece James on the bench. Emerson. Kepa on the bench. Of course, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I don't think he can play against us today. I think that's part of the loan agreement. But also, you've got Ola Aina, ex-Chelsea, who moved away from Chelsea to get first-team football. And he's at Fulham this year, and he's playing well. They're a good, organised team, Fulham. Since they made the switch to a back three with two wing-backs, they're a good team. They're organised defensively. They make life difficult for you, and they're still a threat going forward. So this is not going to be simple as that. Chelsea need to be at their best today. David, hello, mate. I'm not too bad. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing all right. Hopefully you had a good new year. Been looking forward to this one. So the teams are coming out now. Fulham on screen. Alphonse Areola's in goal. Their back threes, Ola Aina, Joachim Anderson and Tosin Adari Boyo, with a four-man midfield, Kenny Teti, Harrison Reed, Andre Frank Anguissa, Antoine Robinson. So it's a 3-4-3 with Bobby de Cordova Reed, Ivan Cavallero and Ademola Lookman. Lookman comes into the team in place of Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who couldn't start. Hector, ex-Chelsea's on the bench as well for Fulham. Just to reconfirm, if you're joining the stream a bit later on, I haven't seen it already, Chelsea's team, Edouard Mendy in goal. Back four, Azpilicueta right back, Rudiger, Silva, Ben Chilwell left back. Midfield three, Mateo Kovacic, Jorginho and Mason Mount, looking to get Jorginho to recycle the ball quickly. Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic surround Olivier Giroud up top. All the big guns on the bench, Zuma, James, Emerson, Gilmore, Kai Havertz, Hudson-Odoi, Tammy and Timo. Strong Chelsea team. The only person missing, N'Golo Conte, who's suspended. He'll be back for Leicester on Tuesday. This is a big game. We need to win this game to set up the Leicester game and a couple of other games coming up in between us and the game against Tottenham in a few weeks' time. I said about these 5 games coming up: Fulham, Leicester, Burnley, Wolves, and then Tottenham. 5 wins from 5 or 4 wins and a draw. I'll take that all day long. Looking for Kova to have a big game today. Seeker. What do I think of him? I think he's a good, solid centre-back. Definitely. Brian, how are you? Good to see you. Is top out of sight if we lose the next 5 games? If we lose today, if we lose a couple of these games coming up, Frank's under real pressure. Real pressure. Make no mistake. There's no point talking nonsense about it. Scott Parker's embracing. Jody. Obviously Frank. Of course, Fulham are building a new stand, which is by the riverside. The players are out. Remember, I'm watching it on the Sky app, so I'm about a minute behind normal coverage. So I'll do my best to talk you through. I think if Chelsea score first, if we score first and score early, then game on. They have to open up a bit. But with their three-man defence and their wing-backs, it might be tough to break down. So they need to play it into Giroud today and feed off of him. Looks like it's going to be a minute's silence or a minute's applause here. It's the first time Fulham have played at home. Just going through the formalities of the coin toss and things like that. RIP Tosh, forever Fulham. One of the Fulham contingent in the stands holding up. Tosh Chamberlain, ex-Fulham. Right, let's get this game underway. Remember, I'm behind. Looks like the game's actually running a little bit late here. Unless my clock's wrong. Right, it's kicked off. I'm just waiting for it to join in. So let's have a look. Alonso Strip. Dara, hello, welcome along. Right. Gonna do the knee. Just remember, I'm a minute behind. I'm not on live coverage. I'm on an app, so it's a minute behind. Right, they're taking the knee now and they're about to start. Good side, Fulham. Right. Fulham to kick off, and they do. From left to right, we're underway. Goes back to Anderson, who launches it, and straight to Hakim Ziyech, who takes it down and gives it to Jorginho inside our half. Aspi nice and calm back to Thiago Silva. Playing on the right of the two centre-backs, with Rudiger playing on the left-hand side. Silva normally plays on the left of Kurt Zouma, but he's playing the other side, which I think is his natural position. Chelsea just knocking it about the back four at the minute, and it's gone back to Edouard Mendy, edge of his box. And he launches it up towards the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. He's crowded out of it. Fulham clear the ball high. Aspi wins a head back. Head tennis at the minute. Then Aspi wins a good challenge and gives it to Ziyech, who plays it to Jorginho, who's got someone shutting him down. Gives it to Kovra, goes back to Silva. 10 yards inside their half. Nice and comfortable. Rudiger with the ball. Back to Silva. Just at the bottom of the centre circle. Gives it to Mount and gets it back. Pulisic drops deep and tries to play a ball first time into Olivier Giroud. He plays it straight at the referee. The referee's going to give a bit of a drop ball here. Who let the ox out is here. Hello, mate. Welcome along. Sika, thank you, mate. I do appreciate it. Right, so the referee's just dropped it to Jorginho and we play on. Chilwell. Back to Mateo Kovacic. Goes back to Silva. Bottom of the centre circle. Right-hand side. Inside our half, looking for an out ball. Nice little dink ball. Jorginho swings it from right to left to Pulisic. Takes it down. Chilwell's outside him. Chilwell rides the challenge, but they get away with it. Ndokola Reed just lumps it up the line. Rudiger's on the cover. Nice and easy, goes back to Mendy. Nice and easy, gives it back to him. Rudiger's got loads of space here. On the edge to Silva. Jogs out with the ball at his feet. Just goes square to Rudiger. Chilwell, 10 yards inside our half. Lays it off to Pulisic, who gives it back to him. Back to Rudiger. To Silva. Silva shut down, gives it to Rudiger. Inside our half still, just inside our half. Ben Chilwell lays it off to Kovacic. Quick first time pass inside Jorginho, and he gives it back to Rudiger. Fulham are holding their defensive line here at the minute. And the Sky coverage just showing you the defensive line. They've got every man back inside their own half at the minute. Chelsea looking for an out ball. And Silva tries to find Giroud and they clear it out for Chelsea throw-in. Ethan, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Right, we take it quick to Thiago Silva. Drives towards centre circle, lays it off to Kovacic with two players behind him. He's forced back was Jorginho, directing traffic with the ball at his feet. Hakim Ziyech drops deep, and now Aspie's on the overlap on the outside. Tries to find him. It looks like he's overplayed it. He has, and it goes out. Aspie's done really well. He's played off the Fulham defender, Tosin, and Chelsea's got a corner right-hand side. Right, so we can do from this. 3 minutes gone. First chance to get the likes of Silva and Rudiger up. Giroud's in the box as well. Additional height. Aspie's by the near post. Right. Left foot. Driven low. Mason Mount, edge of the box. Oh, he had a shot blocked. Worked it perfect. Mount had all the space outside the box. They played the corner into Mount. Everybody's gone with the runners. They're playing zonal defence of their 6-yard box. And Mount had the freedom to run onto it. But the defenders come out and blocked it. Reed, I think it was, who blocked it. Chelsea had possession. It's gone out for a throw-in. And now Fulham have got the throw. And Chelsea are swarming all around them inside our half. It's gone off for a Fulham throw again. 10 yards inside our half. Right, they take it. Ola Aina takes it. Swings it from right to left. Hakim Ziyech is chasing across to shut down the fullback and forces him backwards. Does well. Tossing, looks for a ball up. Plays it up to Cavallero, who lays it off. It was Lookman lays it off. And I think, is it Robinson down the left-hand side? Aspie gets there. Wins the challenge, goes back to Silva, who goes square to Mendy and Rudiger. Now to Chilwell. Fulham are pressing us high. Rudiger, back to Mendy, right by his goal line. Get rid of it. And he does. He lifts it over the top. Actually, just plays it straight out of play, Mendy. His kicking, it does worry me. I have to say that. Fulham with possession. Deep inside our half now. Just keeping hold of it. Centre half plays it out to the left-hand side. Ziyech works across. Giroud's gone back to centre half and Giroud's chasing him down. Anderson now comes away with the ball. Strides forward, the edge of the centre circle. Plays it up to Lookman's feet. It's Cavallero. Lookman's got the ball now, left-hand side. Tries to take on Aspie, forces him inside. Moving it back, Fulham. They've gone back through the midfield, back to their defensive line. Comes to Aina, 10 yards inside his own half. He looks for the ball up the line to Cordova-Reid. He's turned, he's got Rudiger in front of him, lays it off. There's an overlap. Jorginho comes across and wins a challenge. Right on the edge of our box, and Kovacic holding off some challenges inside our box is fouled, and it's a Chelsea free kick. Mustafa, hello, welcome along. John, welcome along. Good to see you. 6 gone. Right, let's move the ball quickly here. Chelsea's got the ball with Rudiger. Gives it to Chilwell. Kovacic has come out to his left-hand side to collect it, and he does, and he drives through the middle of the pitch. Thiago Silva gives it to Jorginho, who's found some space just inside our half. Then he plays the ball back to Silva, loose one, but he's winning it, and we goes back to Edouard Mendy. Fulham are pressing quite high here. Giroud, great touch to Kovacic, but Reed's tackled him, and Cordova-Reid outside to Cavallero, edge of the box, right-hand side, cross comes in. Silva gets it away first time, out for Fulham throw, halfway inside our half. Herman, hello. Right, ball's played forward to the edge of the box, comes out to the edge of the box again, and Ziyech wins it off the foot of the Fulham attacker and knocks it past Robinson, and then Chelsea get a throw in. Fulham worked that quite well, I have to say, with the throw-in. They played it short, lumped it to the edge of the box, and it was chested off to the fullback who made the run from the throw-in. Where's the mods? Get rid of him. Right, so Chilwell. Back to Tony Rudiger. Rudiger's got the ball. Comes outside this way to Chilwell. Chilwell. Fulham put it out for a throw-in. Chelsea's got a throw-in halfway inside our own half. Right, we go back to Thiago Silva, dead centre, right on the penalty, on the centre circle, I should say. Goes out to Aspi, who's shut down. He's got Jorginho behind him, lays it off to him. He goes square to Thiago Silva, centre circle. Silva's looking for a ball, hasn't got one. Back Jorginho. Aspi tries to get the ball into Giroud's feet, overplays it. Fulham deal with it. Goes back to the left back, Robinson, shut down by Ziyech. He does really well to shut him down. Then the Mount goes again and Chelsea win back possession. Giroud lays it off to Mount, edge of the box. Mount's done really well. Giroud with a shot, left foot. Goes just wide. Unlucky. Chelsea did really well there. For the first time, Chelsea pressed high. Forced Fulham into an error. Mount and Giroud combining. And Mount does really well. He flicks the ball over the defender. Brings it down with his back to goal and lays it into the feet of Giroud, who strikes it. He slices it left-footed and it's always going away from goal and it goes just wide. He tries to claim a cheeky corner. He was never going to get it. Lucky Gamer, how are you? Samsung, how are you? Chelsea, he's given a corner. Chelsea's got the corner here, left side. Ziyech takes it over everybody, goes out to the edge of the box and Mount gets out there to win it and does. Takes his time. Cross comes in towards the back post. It's actually over everybody and it's gone out for a goal kick. Once again, guys, if you can hear a bit of squeaking, it's my chair. It's not my bones. My mate has just messaged saying that Tony Rudiger worries him. Oh, dear. Right, Fulham goal kick. Right, Areola takes it out to the right-hand side. Chilwell goes up, wins the header, but it goes off for a Fulham throw. Just in front of the benches. Tete to take it. Right, Anderson's got the ball just inside our half. Launches it. Aspi and Silva win it. But Lookman's collected the loose ball. Robinson goes back to Lookman. He goes back. They switch it from left to right, out to this right-hand side to Tete, 25 yards out. Pulisic shuts him down, goes back to Aina. Kovacic shuts him down. Anderson, he's been shut down. Giroud's working across to shut down the defender. Gone out to the left-hand side to Robinson. Gives the ball away to Mason Mount, who drives over halfway, holds off a challenge, but he's given a free kick. His shirt was being pulled. Just over halfway, right-hand side of centre, it's Chelsea's free kick, and Aspi takes it quick. Back to Thiago Silva, to Tony Rudiger. Out to Ben Chilwell. Virtual, I did say that I'm watching on the Sky Sports app, so I'm about a minute behind. Ball goes up to Giroud, over the top of him. He can't win it and he goes down, but there was nobody challenging him. Aina comes away with the ball, looking to go up the line, shut down by Chilwell. Chelsea win it back. Pulisic goes round one challenge, turns, goes back to Rudiger, inside to Jorginho. Into the centre circle, shut down, lays it off to Mount, gets it back. Asking for people to move, Jorginho. He gives it to Kovacic, who goes back to Mount. Aspi's free on the right and he finds him. 10 yards inside their half. Little ball inside to Ziyech, 1-2 and he's away. Aspi down the right-hand side, edge of the box. Pulls the ball back to Ziyech, gets it back again. Gets it in the box finally. Giroud beaten in the air. Comes to Chilwell, left foot volley. Doesn't connect with it well and it goes well wide. My focus is iffy. Is it not clear? Hopefully it should be. They have some internet issues earlier, which have been resolved. That's handball. And the ball goes over Giroud's head. It comes to Ola Aina. He's got his arm by his side, and the ball sort of hits him in the hip and hits his arm, but they're not actually giving it. Right, Fulham goal kick. Aspi wins the header up to halfway. Goes back again. Silva comes across to deny Lookman, and it's a Fulham throw-in. Fulham throw with Robinson. Left-hand side. Halfway inside our half. Still want to take it. But he goes short. Gets the ball back. Chelsea pressing and win the ball back. They give it away, and it goes to Mendy. Launches it first time. Giroud on halfway. He's outnumbered. Reed steps in front and just knocks the ball to Jorginho. Gives it to Mason Mount down the right-hand side. He's shut down. Chelsea throwing. Ziyech wants to take it quick. Gives it to Jorginho. Jorginho loses it under pressure from Lookman. They play it to Reed. Halfway. Cavallero out to Teti. 10 yards inside our half. Right-hand side. Goes back to the centre-back. Chelsea are doing well here. We're pressing quite well. We're hunting the ball down well and forcing Fulham backwards. Right, so the centre-back plays it up to Teti. Right on halfway. Right-hand side. Gets it back from Cavallero. Pulisic working hard to win it back across the pitch. And Mason Mount and Jorginho goes in to win a challenge. Scrappy, but Fulham come away with it. And Kovacic is chasing them down as well. The little 1-2 down the right-hand side has opened us up a bit. 30 yards out. Reed, right wing. Rudiger's there. Chilwell's there. Goes back. Teti. Inside to Reed. Shut down by Kovacic. Back to Aina. Forced back to centre-back. Inside his own half. Chelsea doing well. Bottom of the centre circle. Chelsea are pressing well, I mean. Aina finds Teti. Goes inside to Reed. Shut down by Giroud. Fulham are just keeping on the possession at the minute and working it quite well. They've big ball out to the left-hand side. So the left wing-back. He's forced backwards. Chelsea as a group and as a unit are working much better pressing, and the centre-back has put the ball straight out of play. Chelsea throwing. Right, Rudiger's got the ball back from the throw from Chilwell. Gives it to Thiago Silva. Halfway inside our half. Up to Mason Mount. Edge of the centre circle. Goes out to Aspi right-hand side. Back to Mount. Rudiger. Bottom of the centre circle. To the left of it. Comes out to Chilwell. Got a bit of space. Kovacic makes a run down the line. He ignores him. Goes back to Rudiger. Fulham's defensive shape. Without the ball, they've got 5 at the back. They've got 3 in front of them. And the other 3 are still working hard. Or the other 2, sorry. Ball up to Giroud. He can't win it and they lump it clear. Jorginho's under it. Chests it into the path of Kovacic. Chilwell out to Pulisic. Takes his foot off the ball and it goes out of play. Deary me. Ali at the moment, it's 50-50 at the minute. You can see where Chelsea and Lampard have been working on the press. The press as a collective, as a unit, looks better. Looks better than it has done. Ziyech is working hard. Pulisic is working hard. They're all going together at the right times. And Fulham with the throw go up towards the centre forward who knocks it back and it comes out to the left-hand side. Just over halfway, Robinson strides forward, mounts on the chase, goes round Azpilicueta, gets to the byline, cross comes in, half cleared, shot from Lookman's blocked, Robinson's shot blocked again. Kovacic gets the ball away. Silva did well to block the first shot, did really well. And then Chelsea win a throw-in, halfway inside our half. Robinson he went past Aspi, gets towards the byline, puts the cross in early. It was Rudiger who made the first block, and then the follow-up shot was blocked by Jorginho. Chelsea possession, they're shutting us down. Mendy to Rudiger, who's forcing to lump it up halfway. It does bother me. I tell you, it does really concern me. When Chelsea have got the ball and we're still trying to play it from the goalkeeper around through the defensive line, we're going sideways and putting ourselves under pressure. Just lump it to Giroud. That's the whole point of him being a team. Right, Mason Mount's got the ball. Thiago Silva, halfway inside their half, our half, to Rudiger. Goes back to Silva. Fulham is sitting off. Kovacic drops deep to get it in the centre circle. Gets it and goes outside to Jorginho, who dropped deep as an option. Goes back to Mendy. Right, so Thiago Silva, edge of the D, outside our box, strides forward. He's got 10, 20 yards space and goes to his left-hand side to Rudiger, who plays a long ball looking for the run of Ziyech. But Mason Mount's done well to follow up. Ziyech, 25 yards out, dead centre. Holds off a challenge and plays it out to Chilwell. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Chilwell, back to Ziyech. Tries to dink the ball into Giroud first time. Headed away, but comes to Mount, who does well again to keep on the possession. Comes out to Ziyech, out to Chilwell. Forced backwards a little bit, 35 yards from goal. Ziyech tries to find a big raking pass out to Aspi. Can't find him. Fulham deal with it. They're going to clear the ball away and they're on the break now. Cavallero out to left-hand side to Lookman. Thiago Silva's there. Rudiger's there. Ziyech is tracking back as well. Edge of the box. He plays it into the feet of Cavallero, who turns Rudiger, but Rudiger recovers and gets the ball away to Jorginho. Dangerous from Fulham. Right, Kovacic driving forward, centre circle, but he's challenged by Tete, who does well to win it off him. Reed now, centre circle. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Mount's working hard to win it back. Does well. Forces him backwards to the centre half. Plays the ball up. Cavallero. Nice little 1-2s. A little Lookman to Reed. Give it away. Hakim Ziyech drops deep. Halfway inside our half to get it. Gives it to Aspi. Thiago Silva. There's no service for Giroud at the minute. Right, Silva's got the ball. Bottom of the centre circle. Right of centre. Gives it to Mason Mount. Who comes to Rudiger this way. Jorginho's dropped alongside Rudiger to get involved and get the ball, and goes back to Rudiger, who strides into the centre circle now. Just shut down, so goes back to Thiago Silva. Gives it to Mason Mount. Gives it to Jorginho. Chelsea trying to get Fulham to come out at them and shut them down and try and force some space. But Fulham are not doing it at the minute. They're sitting in defensive shape inside their own half, making it difficult. There's no space in behind at the minute. Aspi's got the ball up the line to Ziyech, gets it back. Rudiger, dead centre circle, picks up the ball. Kovacic has dropped deep alongside him to get involved. Gets it, goes back to Rudiger, who goes square to Thiago Silva, just inside their half, right at the centre circle. Jorginho drops top of the centre circle to get the ball, gives it to Kovacic, gives it to Pulisic, who's clipped after he laid the ball off, but the referee says play on. Thiago Silva on halfway, looking for a ball. There's no space. Nobody's moving. Everyone's standing still in forward areas at the minute, and it's too easy for Fulham. It's far too easy at the minute just to defend. Right, we're playing side to side. Silva now up to Giroud, who dropped deep, tries to lay the ball off to Mason Mount and overplays it, but we've won it back. Mount, edge of the box. Can't keep hold of the ball, but Jorginho's got it. 25 yards out. Chilwell he lines up a shot which is deflected. Pulisic see it out for a corner. He doesn't. Tete kicks it away. Chelsea throwing right by the corner flag. But at the minute, there's no space. And Fulham are playing a high defensive line that they're playing to the edge of their box. No deeper. So as Chelsea get into the halfway line, there's just a melee of players with no space. This is where you have Timo Werner and the team and play a ball over the top. Right, Chelsea got possession. We've worked it out to Chilwell, left-hand side. He swings a high ball into the box. Easy for Areola over Giroud, and he throws it out quick to Lookman. 10 yards inside his own half. Shut down by Aspi. Aspi's doing well to stay with him and forces away for a Fulham corner. Throw-in even. 10 yards inside their half. Our half even. Pulisic's not in the game as yet. Nor is Ziyech much. Right, Fulham take the throw and they've turned away from a challenge. They're playing it from left to right. Tete, edge of the box. Chilwell comes out to meet him. Holds him up. Goes backwards to Reed, who's shut down by Kovacic. Goes back to centre half. He's shut down by Kovacic again. Now Giroud's going to the other centre half. They play the ball forward. Chelsea have won it. Aspi's won a good challenge. Mason Mount collects the ball. Halfway inside their half. Goes square to Pulisic. Gives it back to Mount, who's challenged by Lookman And referee gives a free kick. Mount's down on his knee. Chelsea's got the free kick dead centre. Well, just right of centre, about 35 yards out. Look, one in behind. Right. Mount takes it quick to Jorginho, who spreads it out to the left-hand side to Chilwell, 35 yards out. Rudiger to Thiago Silva. Plays it inside to brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Oh, dearie me. Thiago Silva plays the ball up to Ziyech, who's coming from the left-hand side, and he dummies it to Giroud. And Giroud, as he does, lays it off to Ziyech, who's right in his path. Ziyech drags a shot low, and Areola saves it. And Chelsea have upped it. We're back in again, right-hand side, keeping on possession. First cross is blocked. We recycled it again. It goes out to Ziyech, who keeps it in. He doesn't, right by the corner flag. But that was brilliant. That is Olivier Giroud to a T. Silva's literally about 5 yards inside our half. Plays it up to Ziyech, who just dummies it, knowing that Giroud's going to be there. Giroud, first time, little dink, lays the ball off in his pass as Ziyech turns and spins. And Ziyech, hard and low, bottom right corner. Goalkeeper gets across and makes a good save. Good move. Good move. Right, Fulham's with the throw-in. Chelsea managed to win it back, and Pulisic has got it 25 yards from goal. Forced backwards to Chilwell, left-hand side. As Pulisic was driving forward, there was 4 Fulham bodies between him and the Fulham goal. Right, it's with Silva and with Rudiger, and once again, there's no space. Chilwell's got it. Pulisic picks it up. He's shut down by Tete, who's not the wing-back, or he's not the last defender. You've got Aina behind him. They're shutting down the space. This new tactic is working for them. Right, we've got possession and Jorginho's picked it up. So frustrating at the minute. Right, it's worked out to Pulisic, left-hand side. He's forced back inside to Jorginho. It's Rudiger. Thiago Silva, top of the centre circle, plays a good ball out to Aspi. He's got some space, right-hand side. Cross comes into the box. Just headed away from Pulisic. Chilwell picks it up, edge of the box, left-hand side. Dinks the cross over to the far post. No one's made the run. It comes out to Mason Mount. He's at the crossbar, Mount. He took it down on his right foot. He's about 5 yards outside the far post. Probably about 10 yards out. He brings it down, volleys it. It's a beauty off the crossbar. And it's come all the way back out to Chelsea's defensive line. And Kovacic has got it, centre circle. Ben Chilwell. Up to Pulisic, who's shut down, so he goes back to Chilwell. Keep moving it from side to side. You've got to create a space. Rudiger, again. Kovacic was a little bit of space, 10 yards inside their half. Nice little ball to Mount. He's got Aspi outside him. Mount's the one finding the space. Aspi, back inside to Mount, who takes it on, gets to the byline, tries to get a cross in, and it's blocked for a Chelsea throw, a corner even. Right-hand side. Great cross. He's hit the crossbar, Mount. Goalkeeper was beaten all ends up. Takes a touch, control it, shoots, and the goalkeeper beaten off the crossbar. Unlucky. Chelsea corner. Mount takes it right-hand side, outswinger. Up goes Rudiger, and the goalkeeper forces great header from Rudiger, going towards the far corner, or this near post. Great save from Areola, pushes it away from the post. Looked like it come off Rudiger's shoulder. Looked like he's going to hit the post. The goalkeeper didn't know, so he's pushed it away. Another Chelsea corner from the left. Ziyech out swinging left foot over everybody. Headed away. Mount collects it, edge of the box again. Lays it off to Christian Pulisic. Left foot, swings the ball. It's Chilwell aiming towards the back post. They head it to Ziyech, drives it into the box, cleared away. Chelsea in the ascendancy at the minute. Pulisic collects it, falls over. No foul, and they work the ball out and reads down this right-hand side. Ziyech is trying to work back to challenge him, force him inside to the centre circle, and then Mount makes a foul, but the referee... No, Mount's fouled Lookman, halfway line. Fulham, free kick. Chelsea have done well the last 10 minutes. Picked it up. Doing well. Right, Fulham's got the ball. Robinson plays it up to Lookman, lays it off inside to Cavallero. They give it away. Thiago Silva finds Hakim Ziyech up to Giroud, tries to lay it off to Mount, gives it away. Fulham go backwards and they force backwards to the goalkeeper. Chelsea are doing well here. Their press is much better than it has been. They're hunting in packs, Chelsea, not just one going. Right, they've played the ball up to halfway and they can't hold on to it. And Chelsea break. Mason Mount to Kovacic, Pulisic, edge of the box. Tetty's got back in and won it off him. He was about to take on Ola Aina. And Tete got back in, put a foot in, nicked the ball off him as he's about to make a run. Right, throwing goes back to Rudiger, to Thiago Silva, acres of space, centre circle. Takes his time. Jorginho comes and shows for him. Comes this way to Kovacic. Kovacic shut down, goes back to Rudiger. Fulham are defending their own box now. All their players are inside their own half. Cavallero steps forward to make a challenge. Rudiger goes to Silva. We work it well out to the right-hand side from Jorginho to Aspi. He's got Hakim Ziyech outside. Finds him. Ziyech drills the ball in low. Goalkeeper just punches it when no one's near him. They try and get rid of it and they've managed to work it away, Fulham. But there's Jorginho getting in with a challenge and it's a Fulham throw-in. Another good move from Chelsea, right-hand side. Ziyech, there was nobody there and Areola, he could just claim it. He decides to sort of slap it away and put it back into the middle of the pitch, which was danger, but they managed to get it away. All right, Fulham throw him. Left-hand side. Goes up towards halfway. Aspi wins a good header. The centre-half gets in front of Giroud. He's gone down, holding his face. Anderson. Claiming that he's caught Giroud's caught him. Giroud's saying a lot, what's happening? I don't know what's happened here. What's happened here? Well, Giroud's caught him accidentally. They both sort of gone into a ball. Anderson's gone in to challenge Giroud as Giroud tried to hold the ball up. He's caught Giroud. He's hit Giroud on his elbow. Giroud didn't make any action towards him. The referee's saying, get up, carry on. And he's done. He's rubbed his head a bit and now he's all right. Shake hands. Giroud says to him, look, I didn't do anything. They have a bit of a chin wag, but they're all right about it. There's no animosity, which is good to see. Right, approaching a half hour gone. Chelsea coming into the ascendancy. The last 15 minutes, which has been good to see, but nothing in the back of the net yet. Right, Fulham free kick. They launch it up towards the edge of our box. Aspi goes up and beats Cavallero to a header. Mount tries to bring it down and loses the challenge. It's Lookman, edge of the box. He gets to the byline, pulls it back, but Jorginho's in a great position just to claim the ball. Comes out to Hakim Ziyech, but he's shut down by Lookman and gives the ball away. Ola Aina now. 10 yards inside our half. Forced back by Pulisic. Goes back to centre-half. Centre-half outside to Robinson. He's forced backwards to the goalkeeper. Areola, left-hand side of his penalty box. Works it across the right-hand side to Anderson. Giroud's working across to shut him down. He steps away from him. Plays the ball up to Reed. He's shut down by Jorginho and plays the ball inside to Reed. The other Reed. Chelsea win back possession. Jorginho. Back to Chilwell to Rudiger. To Thiago Silva. Bottom of the centre circle. Plays it to his right-hand side to Aspi and gets it back. Once again, Fulham defending their box. Or their half, I should say. Chelsea working it from right to left. Brilliant ball up the line. Pulisic dummies it into the path of... It looked like he's playing it up to Pulisic, who dummies it. And there was Mateo Kovacic making a run down beyond Pulisic. Ball goes in the box and they get it away. Right, Fulham centre-backs have got the ball. Chelsea is sort of pressing a little bit. Aspi's done well to win it back. Finds Giroud edge of the box. Lays it off to Kovacic. Looks for a 1-2. Pulisic shoots wide. Referee played the advantage. Kovacic was fouled as he laid the ball off, but because it fell to Pulisic, referee waved play on. They're looking for that ball up to Lookman every time, and Aspi's getting in front of him and winning it. Excuse me. Right, Fulham goal kick. Unlucky from Pulisic. It was about 10 yards wide. Right, Areola to take it. Chelsea's pushed up to halfway. About 10 yards off it. Launches it forward. Jorginho wins the header backwards. Silva, second time of asking. Lays it off to Chilwell. Lumps it forward. Fulham head the ball back into the Chelsea half. We get it down with Jorginho. Nice and calmly goes back to Rudiger. Goes back to Mendy. Mendy launches it up towards halfway, but can't even get over halfway. Gives it away. Reed outside to Robinson. Halfway inside our half. Ziyech tracks back to get in front. Forcing backwards to centre half, who's overplayed the ball and played it straight out of play. Chelsea goal kick. Honestly, Mendy's kicking for me. He's got to do better with his kicking, but in this situation now, don't just go short to Rudiger or Silva. Lump it up to Giroud. As he does that, get Ziyech or Pulisic to run in off the flank and look for a layoff from Giroud or in behind him. Right, so we got the goal kick here, and Mendy is standing over it. Rudiger and Silva are both dropping square of him, either side. He's now called everybody else forward. He's now going to launch it. And he does. This time over halfway. Giroud trying to hold off Anderson. It goes past him. Aimless track back and beat Pulisic to the ball and lumps the ball clear. Chelsea throwing. Better from us. Aspie's got the throw in. Right hand side. Halfway inside their half. Goes square. Jorginho gets it back. Back to Thiago Silva. Jorginho, centre circle. Being shut down. Goes back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Chilwell. He's being shut down. He goes back to Mendy. Mendy launches it. Finds Giroud just over halfway. Who takes it down. Lays it off to Hakim Ziyech. He gives it to Mason Mount. Left hand side you got Pulisic. Chilwell's on his outside. Finds him. Byline. Chilwell tries to pull it back. Blocked. Chelsea corner. Good, quick, incisive passing from Chelsea. Moving the ball forward is what we're good at. And it's what we unlock the door with. Brilliant from us. Good move. Just Fulham spotted it. Two men come in and block Chilwell's cross. Chelsea corner. From our left-hand side. Hakim Ziyech again with an outswinger. Fifth corner of the half so far. Cross comes in. Headed just over. They try and get the ball away. Chelsea going in. It's not cleared. Deary me. Areola falls on the ball. Jorginho can't believe it because he's at his feet. Cross comes in. First header comes off of Rudiger. From the defender to Rudiger. Jorginho's trying to make himself busy. It comes on the back of his leg and falls to Areola. Anyway, Fulham deal with it. They've got the ball just outside their own half. Anderson. Goes square to Tosin. Drives forward up towards centre circle. Shut down by Giroud. Goes out to the left-hand side and then goes back to Anderson. Well, that ain't up. Back to Anderson again. Outside his own box. Shut down. Chelsea pressing high here. Chasing the ball down. Chelsea have done well. Chelsea throwing. 10 yards inside their half and Chilwell goes back to Rudiger. Gives it Jorginho over halfway. Jorginho goes square to Thiago Silva. Aspie's the ball in acres, but he ignores him and comes back this way. Rudiger. Chilwell. Plays the ball into the feet of Giroud. He tries to lay it off to Mason Mount and it's too short. It was actually Giroud. It was too short. And when Jorginho went in to try and win it, he's fouled Reed and it's a Fulham free kick. Right, Fulham free kick. They play the ball square across the back line. It goes out to the left-hand side. 10 yards inside our half. Aspie's out there to meet it. They launch it forward. Silva's read it and heads it back towards Mendy. Rolls it out to Jorginho, who goes square to Rudiger. Inside our box, Rudiger back to Mendy. Launches it again. Out to the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Tries to keep the ball in play and he can't. Ziyech acknowledges the ball from Mendy, but I think it was poor. You've got Olivier Giroud up front. Why are you trying to kick the ball out to the wings? Seriously. Just launch it to him. Like Fulham throw him. They go short. And then Pulisic does well to shut them down. Back for another Fulham throw-in on the halfway line. The left wing-back's going to pinch a few yards here. He does. He's 10 yards inside our half. Right up the line. Chelsea get the ball away. Up to halfway. Aina. Inside. Reed. Right-hand side. Towards the byline. Off of Rudiger. Fulham just worked it from left to right. Played the ball up the line. Reed was in behind. Rudiger come across and blocked the effort to cross the ball in. And Fulham's got a corner. First one and a half of Fulham. Let's deal with this and get it away. Right, Thiago Silva's trying to organise with Rudiger. Got Giroud, Rudiger, Silva, Chilwell. All guarding the edge of the 6-yard box. Let's get the ball away. Reed to take it. Right-hand side. Right-footed outswinger. Corner comes over towards the far post. Pulisic on the edge of the box meets it. It goes back out to the right-hand side to Lookman, who tries a shot from a stupid angle, honestly. They play the ball over from the left-hand side over the right-hand side of our box. And Chelsea's got so many defenders set in their position. He's never going to be able to try and drive or towards goal. So he's probably about 2 yards from the byline at a ridiculous angle. And he tries to volley it, like no one of those Van Basten type volleys into like from a stupid angle into the far corner. It's never going to work. And he's just hit it straight over the bar. Chelsea goal kick. Mendy launches it. Doesn't get over halfway and Jorginho has to help it on. And Fulham win it back. Right-hand side. Cavallero. He's got Tete outside him. Gives it to him. He can't keep hold of the ball or possession properly. And Chelsea shut him down and win a throw-in on the left-hand side. Ben Chilwell take it. Back to Rudiger. Gives it back to Chilwell. Back to Rudiger. Launches it. Pulisic tries to keep it on. He does. Just gives it to Aina, who heads it forward. Tete. Reed. To the other Reed. Trying to find Reed again. Rudiger's won it. Back to Mendy. Launches it. Giroud can't get there. He's been held off by Anderson. And then they go back to the goalkeeper, Areola. Ziyech is working hard to shut him down. They've worked it down the left-hand side and he's in. Robinson, left-hand side, gets towards the edge of the box. Cross comes in towards his right-hand side. Tete plays it into the feet of Cavallero. And my word, what a big chance for Fulham. He's put it over the bar. Fulham work it well on the left-hand side. A couple of little first-time balls. And they've worked it well. Silva sold himself on halfway and they went round him. Played it to this right-hand side. And Tete, first-time ball to Cavallero, was on the penalty spot. And rather than take a touch with Chelsea's defence literally not there, he's hit it off his other foot and it's gone 4 yards wide. Big chance for Fulham. Big chance. Apart from Chelsea hitting the crossbar and a Ziyech shot, that's one of their biggest shots. Matthew, yeah, it's our right-hand side, yeah. Aspi went to shut down the fullback and then Thiago Silva was backing him up with a forward who laid the ball off. And we give another stupid free kick away inside their half. You haven't got to do that. Just stand up. It really frustrates me. There's a saying in football, like middle of the pitch or, if you're in high areas out wide, just stand up. Don't dive in and try and make a challenge and give a stupid free kick away. Make them play the ball. Anyway, Fulham have got the ball. Inside their half, they play it forward looking for Reed, but Jorginho and Kovacic snuff him out. Then Rudiger gives the ball away. Reed now, Cordova Reed. Inside to the other Reed. Centre circle. Top of it. They've worked it out to the left-hand side again. Robinson, outside Lookman. Cross comes into the box. And Cavallero wins the header between Thiago Silva and Rudiger and heads the ball wide. 5 yards wide. I was saying about the around 30 minutes, 35 minutes, Chelsea been in the ascendancy. Fulham had a really good 5 minutes here. Really good 5 minutes. Chilwell plays the ball forward up the line with no real option. Giroud drops deep to get involved. Kovacic tries to mop up and is fouled. The referee doesn't give it. And then they turn away from the challenge. Jorginho, edge of the box. And there was a little nudge. It's come out to the right-hand side. Tete, cross comes in. Easy for Mendy. The Fulham midfielder drove towards the edge of the box. I think it's Anguissa. And he claimed he was pushed on the edge. He went over inside the box and it wasn't given. Giroud's got a bit of a knock, but it looks like he's going to run it off. Mendy's put the ball down. No one's shutting him down. Now they do. And so he goes square to bloody Rudiger again. Rudiger to Chilwell. Tries to play it up the line to Kovacic. He does. But then Chelsea managed to win a throw-in somehow. Chilwell saying to Rudiger, don't give me the ball in stupid positions. He's having a go at Mendy, Chilwell. Saying, launch it forward. Right, so we have a throw. Chilwell gets it back from Kovacic. It goes back to Rudiger. He's shut down and we give the ball away. Reed, edge of the box. Goes backwards to Anguissa. He takes his time and goes out to the centre half, who's on the edge of the 6-yard centre circle. He plays it out to Robertson, left-hand side. Chelsea in a defensive shape. Aspie with Lookman. Mason Mount goes in to win a challenge, and then Robinson goes in and catches Aspie. That was a real dodgy challenge. It's a red card. Straight red for Fulham. Deary me. There was the ball's played out to the left-hand side, and there's like the ball's literally been sort of cut of challenges and the ball was free and Aspie stepped forward to go and blast it clear, and it looks as though Robinson has gone up and he's caught Aspie on the foot, and Aspie's claiming that he's really hurt here. Let's have a look at it again. So Lookman and Aspie, Mason Mount goes in and wins the ball. Yeah, Aspie goes in to kick it and he goes up, he dives in. He just dives in, Robinson. His feet are not high. He dives in and he takes, it looks as though he does catch Aspie. Aspie's follow through catches him, which is why Aspie's hurt. But it's the fact that he sort of dived into the tackle. Let's have a look here. They're doing it again. They're checking it VAR. His first foot, VAR's actually confirmed it. Red card. Robinson's been sent off. It looked as though to me that when he's gone in to make the challenge, his leading foot, the left foot, doesn't catch Aspie. It's his other one. As he follows through, his body follows through the challenge. And Aspie, that's what Aspie gets. That's what he catches, and yeah, it's a red card. Right, Fulham down to 10. Got Parker's trying to organise. Just showing it again. Mason Mount wasn't happy with it, and he went over to have a word with Robinson. Scott Parker's trying to have a word with Mike Riley, or Mike Dean, who's the fourth official. Mike Dean saying the same thing. When you do see the coverage of it, his left foot, his leading foot doesn't catch Aspie. It's the other one, but Aspie trying to strike the ball, so it's a lunge. And I think when you lunge in like that, you give the referee a decision to make. So as I'm talking, Tony Rudiger's got the ball in the centre circle, bottom of the centre circle, plays the ball out to the right wing with nobody there. He plays it in between Ziyech and Aspie and just plays it off the pitch, Rudiger. Get rid of him, sell him. Deary me. I'm not normally negative about players, I have to say, but he just frustrates the life out of me, Rudiger. He's erratic. Just right, so we've managed to win back possession and it's half time. Half time, 0-0. Fulham down to 10 men. Fulham are defending well. They've always got 5 men back on the edge of their box, which is what's making it difficult for Chelsea to break them down. Now you're going to hope that Chelsea can literally find a way to open the door. Stick 2 people up front, maybe. Force a tactical change. But that's half time. So when Chelsea move the ball quick, they open the door. You know, that's what we need to keep doing. But the thing is, Fulham are sitting back in their defensive shape. They're going to be doing it even more second half. They're probably going to play this. They're probably going to take the left wing back, change him, put somebody else there. They're just going to play the one up. You know, they're probably just going to play a 4-4-1 or 5-3-1 or something now, Fulham. But Fulham are on the edge of their box defending. Chelsea need to keep moving the ball quickly, but at the minute we're just going back side to side because there's no ball. Because as soon as you pick up the ball, you've literally got everybody in front of us. All the Fulham players are back defending inside their own half. They're just shutting the space down. And Chelsea are trying to utilise Giroud. They did it a couple of times and it come off. Great ball, little layoff into Hakim Ziyech. And Ziyech's shot was low down and the goalkeeper saved it. Mason Mount's hit the crossbar. One or two good moments where we get the ball across and there's nobody in there. But could this be a chance for pace? Timo Werner's pace in behind. Matthew. Oh, hold on. Let's look at some of these. So, Renjif says Lampard out. He doesn't know football. I don't really think that's true. Maths 41, depressing stuff. I just don't enjoy watching this anymore. Patience. Woodshed, embarrassing that if we win now from down to one man. This won't ease up the Lampard crisis. Matthew Turner. Okay, so one man down Fulham. We need to utilise that. Ethan, put pressure. Put two people up front. Make one under pressure. Make mistakes. Yeah. Dale. I bet Lampard keeps Rudiger on. Park the bus. Be harder now. Matthew, there's no attacking prowess. No one making forward attacking runs for the midfielder to ping. Teams work this out. I'll go 4-4-2. There's an argument we can change this. See, if it was me now and they're down to 10 men, there's only one player up front. So let's just say to Azpilicueta, you're now going to sit as a centre back if needed, but you're going to play the two at the back, marking their one striker. You're now going to tell the two fullbacks to play more like wing backs. You're going to ask Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech to try and float in and around the centre forward, or put another one up front. Put somebody else up front alongside Giroud. Play Werner and Giroud together. One drops deep, one goes in behind. Force the opposition into making a conscientious change, knowing the fact they've now got someone with pace who can get in behind, as well as a big man to deal with up front. Or, let's have a look, Darragh, do you think we should play 4-2-3-1 again? I think in this game in particular, the 4-2-3-1 probably won't work. It might work if you've got Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz playing as a number 10. If Kai Havertz plays as a number 10, then think of the space that he's not going to have. Gerard, thank you very much, mate. Listen, your car, a long way to Tipperary. Thank you, much appreciated. Baggy, yeah, it was. It was a harsh red card. Stephen, teams keep finding Chelsea weaknesses. Our midfield three isn't good enough, but Fulham is playing way better than Chelsea. Chelsea needs to play better in the middle of the pitch. I agree. We do. But the thing is, we need to move the ball quickly. And we need to move it quickly into wide areas. And, and when we get the ball wide, move it quickly into the box. Simple. It's very noticeable that Christian Pulisic not in the game yet, nor is Hakim Ziyech much. So Chelsea either need to make a decision to keep the pitch big and keep players wide and play two forwards, or, we try and do something different. My mate's just message saying, take Jorginho really well and play with 9 men. Dear me. Clint just got home from work. How are we doing? It's been a bit bitty. Fulham are down to 10 men. Player sent off on half time. It was a harsh red card, but when you lunge in like that and you do catch a player with a not the initial, like the first challenge, like the leg, like the leading leg, I should say, that doesn't catch Aspi. What catches Aspi is the follow through. That's what catches Aspi. Aspi makes a bit of a meal of it. He is caught. Mason Mount's reaction to Robinson is not good either. He's having a right go. But the VAR's looked at it and give it. And the thing to remember, in that situation, he hasn't got to do that there. He goes in to challenge him, but by lunging in like that, like the way he does, it gives the referee a decision to make. Is there intent? There is an intent because he's gone in there to win the challenge. That's why it's a red card. For me, anyway. But Fulham have done well. Cavaliero's missed a sitter on the penalty spot. They opened this up down the left-hand side. They squared it to Tete, and he plays it first time into the penalty spot where Cavaliero is, and Thiago Silva and Rudiger. It's Ben Chilwell and Rudiger are like this far apart. He's in the middle in the penalty spot, and he kicks it against his left foot, and it deflects it away for a goal kick. Dennis Smith changed things up for the second half. Matthew get daft in his manager. Yeah, I wish. Daniel, what do you think about playing the 4-3-1-2 with Giroud and Werner as the two strikers, Ziyech or Havertz in behind? Dennis, we could be easily 1-0 down, but we could be 1-1. We could be 1-0. Mounts hit the crossbar. Rudiger's had a header saved. See, I think here, you're now going to know that Fulham are going to sit with 5 at the back. They don't want to get beat. Ice cold, welcome. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to set my clock. No one's told me, look. I've got to reset my clock here. Oh, hold on. Let me just sort my clock out. These gadgets. There you go, look at that. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant, my clock. Yeah, that reminds me. Freshman. I haven't got a bottle opener. Hold on. Excuse the bang. There you go. Done it. Right, so as I was saying, so now you're going to know that Fulham are going to play 5 at the back. They're probably going to play 3 midfielders sitting in front of them with the one up front, and you're going to ask the 2 wide defenders to try and get forward and support when they can. So they're probably going to play 3 centre-backs, Aina, Anderson and Tossen, as 3 centre-backs playing no wider than the width of the penalty box. So they're going to play quite condensed and narrow. So by sticking with one player up front, Giroud or Werner or whoever, you're going to make that really easy for them to defend against. You can literally say, right, Aina, you can just float. The 2 centre-backs will deal with Giroud up front, and then they can then deal with it. So for me, I think now you need to go 2 up front. My mates are saying the same thing. My mates just said, I'll put Werner and Gilmore on for Pulisic and Jorginho respectively and play 2 up front. Been given a gift with the sending off. He was playing well, Robinson, I have to say. Let's have a look at the other formations people are talking about. 4-3-1-2. So you would play like Kai Havertz in maybe like a free role in behind 2 strikers. That could probably work. Or would you play with Hakim Ziyech in that role? Or would you play Pulisic that role? Maybe the 4-2-3-1 might work. 4-2-3-1 might work in the beginning of the second half. So if you say to Jorginho and Kovacic, right, you sit deep, you get Mount to play as a number 10, or you make a change and maybe you play Mount with Kovacic, take Jorginho off and you put Kai Havertz on, and you play Kai Havertz alongside Pulisic and Ziyech in behind a striker. Or I still think you've got to go 2 up front. Go 2 up front. You've got Werner in behind Giroud, so you always got to know, as a defender, if you're playing against those 2, you know that Giroud's going to drop deep and hold the ball up, and Werner's in behind. So you're forcing the opposition to play 3 centre-backs because you need 2 marking and 1 on a cover. You can't afford to go man for man. So you're then forcing the opposition to rethink their tactics based on what you're doing. This is where we've got to be proactive here and do this. The thing is, there's a sort of general consensus about football and about playing good, attractive, entertaining football. But when you've got games such as this, why can't you just lump it over the top to Werner? If it's so tight as it is, pick the ball up midfield, he makes a run in behind Giroud, lump it over to him. Simple. It's all it takes at times. Really does. Really does. But let's see what happens. Let's hope. Steve, wanted to replace Pulisic. Methinks Ian, no passion, boring football. Harsh meat, imagine the second red. Matthew Turner, midfield, we need some creativity. Dennis Werner and Havertz on, keep Giroud on. So yeah, let's just see what happens second half. But there's a game to be won here. The red card's done us a favour. Again, as I say, I don't think it's the fact he lunged in. The way he lunged in for the ball has forced the referee and VAR to make the decision they have. So let's just hope we can pick it up and we can start the half well and get an early goal. The longer this goes on, Frank's got to change. Don't leave it too late. Mordy, Chelsea loses Lampard out. Yeah. So there's a lot of debate. Go away. There's a lot of debate on social media about, or amongst my mates, about the formation and about the penalty decision. Cosmo Fulanito, bleeding hell. The formation is made to face a team that's part of the bus. Parker hasn't done it, and since they're actually creating chances, our tactics don't work. Need Timo to outrun defenders. It's funny, isn't it, how sort of fickle it can be. People are moaning about Werner, should take him out of the team, he's not scoring. And in games such as this, he's sitting on the bench, you just know that he's the one ball. And that's it. So, come on, give us a better second half, Chelsea. Take the game to Fulham, get an early goal, calm it down, force them to come out, and then try and get a couple more. That's what we want. Will we get it? That's the question. Aurora, let's be honest with ourselves. Has anyone seen improvement in our play? Lampard, Darragh. Lampard's a habit of making substitutions too late. Let's have a look. Right, Chelsea's coming out second half. I don't think there's any changes at the minute. By the looks of it, there isn't. We need to move the ball quicker. Need to make it and move it much quicker. I know Leicester's coming up in midweek, but there's a game to be won here. If it's not going our way, first 15 minutes of the second half, make changes. Really, really make changes. Dale, you were right, mate. You were right. Let's try and be positive this half. Let's be positive. Let's back the boys. Let's back Frank. Let's hope. Listen, I'm not being funny. The way we played against Man City and the fact that we need points, I'll take a scrappy 1-0. Would you? Of course, we want to see much better football. Of course, we want to see Chelsea free-flowing and scoring goals. I'll take a scrappy 1-0. So if that's what we get today, then I'll be happy, but need a 1-0. Right, Fulham are waiting to come out. Let's see how they reorganise second half. Someone at my front door. Right, they're still waiting to come out, Fulham. They're taking their time. Is there any changes for them? No, there isn't. Good player, Scott Parker, back in the day. Such a good player. Such a shame it didn't work out for us. Just he joined a team which was just, at the point that it was just dominant. And he couldn't really break in and get a real sustained period of football at Chelsea. But But he's shown all the signs of being a good manager as well, Scott Parker. Of course, they have to walk all the way over the pitch to get to the other side. The new stand that's being built. Jack's at my front door. Yeah. Talker alert. Right, waiting for the second half to kick off. No one's mentioned me clock yet. A little reminder. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, people. Right, Chelsea kicking off from left to right. Chris, thank you, mate. Right. Mason Mount to kick off, and he does. Back to Jorginho, he goes across to Ben Chilwell. Up to halfway. Stops, goes back to Rudiger. Let's see how Fulham are playing. Yeah, Fulham has predicted the plan with the 5 at the back, 3-man midfield in front of them with 1 up front in Cavallero. I have a feeling that Rudiger and Silva will have plenty of the ball here. Right, worked it out to the right-hand side. Ziyech steps away from a challenge, is forced backwards. Thiago Silva goes back out to Ziyech, right-hand side. Level the edge of the box, inside to Aspi. Cross comes in, blocked. Going to come out to Kovacic, shot blocked. And they get the ball away, but there's an offside. It's unlucky. Yep, Fulham as predicted, 5 across the back line, 3-man midfield in front of them. 1 up front, Cavallero, to try and chase things down. Need to move it quickly. Well, Areola going to take the free kick inside his box and he launches it. Looks like Aina's playing on the left-hand side. One ahead and Chelsea won the ball. Gone back to Mendy, to Rudiger. They're pressing their midfield 3 high though, Fulham, to try and shut us down from the goal kick. And Silva goes back to Mendy. Comes outside to Aspi. Goes back to Silva. And he kicks it straight out of play. Why do we keep doing this from goal kicks? Seriously. Lump it forward. So Ola Aina's moved across to the left-hand side. Right-hand Guisa wins a throw-in for Fulham. Level the edge of our box. But Aina's taking it back a bit, looking for an option. Fulham are pushing people forward still. They got Lookman, Cavallero, and Guisa all looking for the ball. Ziyech tries to win it. They've come away with it, Fulham. But then Kovacic, in loads of traffic, has given a free kick against him. Brought down by Reed. Mount to take it. Swings it out to left-hand side to Ben Chilwell. Referee wants it taken back to where it was taken from. Excuse me. God dear. Right, so. Right, Jorginho directing traffic, asking Silva to move up. Gives him the ball. Goes square to Aspi. Gets it back. 10 yards inside our own half. Silva goes to the left-hand side to Rudiger. Centre circle. Out to Ben Chilwell. Forced backwards. Silva, dead centre circle. Dead centre. In the centre circle. Plays it out to the right-hand side to Aspi. Inside to Ziyech. Shut down. Gives it back to him. Mason Mount. From right to left to Rudiger, who steps forward. Ben Chilwell playing inside the pitch slightly. Goes out to Pulisic, left-hand side, edge of the box. Got 2 defenders in front of him. Cross comes in. Ziyech tries to get the ball past him. Aspi wins the challenge, then does Ziyech. It comes back to Silva. 35 yards from goal. Dead centre. Jorginho out to Chilwell, who stepped inside. Goes round the challenge of Reed. Lays it off to Mason Mount. It's Pulisic. Jorginho. It's fallen to Kovacic. Edge of the box, left-hand side. He tries to find Giroud first time. They get the ball away. Chelsea have got a corner. Giroud can't believe it. He was in. And Kovacic tried to find him, to be fair. He applauds the intent. Chelsea corner. Our left-hand side. Who's taking it? Ziyech. Byline. Another corner. It is. He took it short to Pulisic, got it back. And Ziyech drove into the byline. He does. He drives forward and he tries to... It looks like he's tried to shoot. And Areola literally corner of his own sort of goal, was tried to palm it away and done so. It was travelling, it was going in from Ziyech, a ridiculous angle. Corner was flung into the box. Rudiger went down. They cleared the ball away, but Chilwell's picked the ball up. Mason Mount, Chilwell, brings it onto his left foot, right-hand side. Cross comes in. They head it away, Fulham, and they clear it away, second attempt. And Silva, under pressure, goes back to Mendy. Outside of his box, just gives it back to Silva, who lays it off Jorginho. Bottom of the centre circle. Jorginho up to Pulisic, who lays it off to Mount. Goes outside of him to his left-hand side to Kovacic, who was covering Chilwell. Kovacic now swings it out to the right wing. Aspi, level the edge of their box. Goes backwards to Jorginho and gets it back again. Run from Mason Mount towards the byline. He's in. He turns the Fulham defender. Does really well. Turns again. Drives it into the box and near post. Giroud tries a little flick. And they defend it and get the ball away. Good from Chelsea, opening 5 minutes. Mason Mount does really well. First time pass from Aspi. Oh, he didn't, yeah. Mason Mount, he looked like he tried to find Pulisic behind Giroud, and Giroud was crowded out. But Rudiger, they're just trying to replay of the corner before, and Rudiger was just bundled to the floor. Right wing corner, Mount takes it, swings it in, headed away, and it's another corner. Silva can't believe it. It looked as though Silva actually won the header and headed it away. Let's have a look. Yeah, Silva won the header. Headed it wide, and we've got another one. Good early pressure from Chelsea. Mount to take it right wing. Swings the ball in. Giroud's down this time in the box. They get the ball away. Head tennis. And Mount comes back to collect the ball. Kovacic, centre circle. Gives it to Silva. Outside of him is Ben Chilwell. 10 yards inside their half, left-hand side. Kovacic goes outside of him, making a run. Comes this way to Jorginho. Plays it out straight away out to Hakim Ziyech. Back to Aspi. Fulham are sitting in defensive shape. 5 across the back line. 3-man midfield working hard to shut them down. And the forward Cavaleros join in as well. Left wing. Forced backwards. Mount to Pulisic. Kovacic. Comes back dead centre. 35 yards out. Thiago Silva. Plays it out to Aspi. Right-hand side. Cross comes in. Blocked. Chelsea corner again. Good pressure from Chelsea. They're moving it quickly from left to right. There's no, just dawdling with it. Giroud was bundled off the ball again. Rudiger first. Now Giroud. The centre-back grabs hold of Giroud, just throws him to the floor. Where's VAR? Corner comes in from Mount. Won by Giroud, but he doesn't get any power on it. And Areola. Giroud's asking for someone to make the run off his header. He wins a good header, but Areola just claims it easy and slows it down. Keeps hold of the ball inside his box. He's directing traffic. Rolls it out. Tete goes up the line to Cavallero. Just gives the ball straight to Chilwell. Chilwell comes inside. Hakim Ziyech, 35 yards from goal. Dead centre, goes outside of him to Kovacic. Gets the ball back, Ziyech. Ziyech drives towards the edge of their box. Tries to find a little slide rule pass into Chilwell. Gives it away. Anguissa plays a nice little 1-2 with Reed, but then gives it away. He doesn't. Reed goes past challenger Chilwell and plays it inside to Cavallero. He's over halfway. And they've got men over here. Fulham, Aina driving forward. Edge of the box, steps inside to dead centre and shoots over the bar. Chelsea have gone all one way, Chelsea. Where Hakim Ziyech should come over to the middle of the pitch to get involved with the play when we had it. Aspi was left a little bit isolated there, but Aina, unlucky. Chelsea's got the ball. Aspi up to Ziyech halfway. Goes back to Aspi. Picks out Jorginho. There's a run. Pulisic trying to get in behind. They head the ball away, edge of the box. And they launch it forward. Cavallero holds it up, but can't keep hold of it. Jorginho nicks the ball. Silva plays it to Kovacic, who drives forward. Goes out to Chilwell. Halfway inside the Fulham half. Comes inside to Pulisic. Turns. Moves forward, looking for a ball into Mount, who's done well to win it. Hakim Ziyech now. Tries to find Aspi, not on the same wavelength, but Aina. Aspie, to his credit, kept going. Aina puts it out for Chelsea throw-in. 10 yards from the corner flag. Right-hand side. Goes back to Mason Mount. Shut down, so he goes back to Thiago Silva. Fulham, all players are behind the ball here. Chelsea's got the ball. Silva, Jorginho. Jorginho turns. Jorginho into Giroud, who plays it out, back out to Rudiger, to Kovacic. Jorginho's got the ball here, about 35 yards out, and every single Fulham player's behind the ball. Ziyech has got some space. Nice little layoff from Mason Mount. Ziyech strikes it over the bar. Unlucky. No changes from either side yet. Second half possession stats after the first 10 minutes. Chelsea 87%. Been doing well, working it wide and quickly. And when we work it wide, we're getting the ball in quick as well. Right, Tammy, Timo and Kai Havertz are all warming up. Hudson-Odoi is still sitting down on the bench. Ariano takes the goal kick. Aina gets above Mason Mount. Aspie gets the ball away. Fulham throw him. Aina takes it, goes inside to Reed, gets the ball back. Plays a nice little pass into Anguissa, who lays it off to Cavallero, and Lookman down the left-hand side takes on Aspie. Aspie does well to get a foot in. Thiago Silva steps away from a challenge. Chelsea are living dangerous, but doing well with it. And we play it out to Ben Chilwell. But he's being shut down by Tete, and he bottled it, Chilwell. And Tete's won the header. They've won back possession, Fulham. Playing the ball on the right-hand side, looking for Reed. Rudiger's come across, trying to find Chilwell. They're working hard without the ball, Fulham. Tete's won a good challenge against Chilwell, but he goes after Rudiger. Rudiger falls in a heap. He's been pulled back and he falls in the right heap. And the referee gives a free kick, and Chelsea come away with possession of the ball. Edge of the box. Silva to Jorginho. Kovacic, left to centre. On halfway now. Comes back to the bottom of the centre circle to Thiago Silva. Silva out to the right-hand side to Aspie. Back to Silva. Rudiger, left of centre. Goes outside him to Kovacic. Chilwell's on his outside. Gives it to him. Pulisic has come inside to get the ball. Gives it to him. No option. Goes back to Rudiger. Quicker. Got to be quicker, Chelsea. Come on. Silva. Looking for an option. Chelsea got plenty of players forward, but they're all standing still with their back to goal, looking at the player with the ball. No one's making a move. Comes out to Pulisic, who drives forward. Left-hand side, Chilwell. Cross blocked. Anguissa's going to come away with it. Plays the ball up to Cavallero, who turns away from a challenge, but then loses it to Jorginho. Does well, Jorginho. Comes away with the ball. Inside to Hakim Ziyech, dead centre. Looks for a run on the left-hand side. Gives it to Pulisic, right-hand side of the box. Forced out towards Jorginho, outside the pitch. Outside the box. Aspie, ball inside to Mason Mount. Inside their box, but driven towards the right-hand side. Back to Aspie. Back to Silva. Rudiger. Kovacic, 30 yards from goal, left to centre, outside to Chilwell. Cross comes in, looking for Giroud, crowd out by 3 defenders. And for them get the ball away. They're just going to stick 2 defenders on Giroud now the whole time. Need to put another forward on or make a change. Formation. Rudiger to Silva. Outside the centre circle. Mount, dead centre. To Hakim Ziyech, who's got someone behind him, so gives it back to Mount. Outside to Aspie. Ziyech and Aspie trying to get a 1-2 going. Aspie's come away with the ball. Ziyech, edge of the box. Shut down, his shot's blocked, and it goes off for a Chelsea corner. Fulham are defending well. Need to get another body in up front with Giroud. Big time. Right, Mount to take it. Right-hand side, outswinger. Towards the back post. Aspie wins the first header, but he sort of wins it as he's on his way down from his jump, and he can't control it, and it just bounces off for a Fulham goal kick. Been better. It's been quicker. but still haven't opened the door yet. Right, Areola takes his goal kick. He's urged his defenders to get forward. They're definitely playing three centre-backs now. They're playing Teti next to Anderson and is it Tosin, I think they're playing? Right, they're pushing people forward to support Cavallero. Areola's got a big kick. Rudiger wins a good header up to halfway. Reed can't control it and kicks it out. Right, Aspi with a throw. Goes back to Thiago Silva. Strides up towards the centre circle. Goes square to Rudiger. He's got Chilwell on his outside. He's got Pulisic 10 yards in front of Chilwell. Chilwell collects it. From work across. Pulisic not the option. Goes back to Rudiger. To Silva. Top of the centre circle. Plays it just to Jorginho, who's shut down straight away by Anguissa. Back to Rudiger. And Pulisic drops deep to get it. Collects it. Got no option. Back to Rudiger. Silva. Jorginho's got some space. Dead centre. Looking for an outball. Has to give it to Chilwell. Pulisic on his outside. Ignores him. Need to move about, Chelsea. Jude makes a run off a defender. He drops deep to get it. Gets it, goes back to Silva. Mason Mount trying to find Aspi. Hakim Ziyech, good little touch into Mount. Ziyech right on the wing. 1-2 with Mount. Gets it back. Goes back to Silva. Rudiger. Kovacic. Pulisic, right hand side. Cross comes in towards the back post. Aina's there. Gets it away. And then Reed follows up and launches it up the line. And Rudiger lets Cavallero collect the ball and then holds him off as Kovacic mops up. Thiago Silva, centre circle, inside their half. Mason Mount's allowed to turn 30 yards out. But then they hound him out with the ball and he gives it away. And Fulham get the ball away. Up to Cavallero again. Rudiger's holding him up. Does well to win the ball. And Kovacic finds Mason Mount. It's actually Pulisic. Giroud's made a run, but it's too far ahead of him. He can't keep the ball in play. And Giroud's sort of looking a bit anguished here, as if to say, this is not my run. Right, changes being made. Tammy Abraham's coming on. Don't put Abraham on and put him on the wing. Put him up front. Tammy's coming on. Who's he coming on for? Right, Fulham goal kick. They play it short. They lump it up to halfway. Aspi wins a good header. Jorginho follows up. Mount shut down, but Jorginho works across again. And Chelsea win back possession. Thiago Silva. Tony Rudiger, bottom of the centre circle. Up to Pulisic, gets it back. Goes square to Silva. Fulham are sitting in defensive shape. Again. 5 across the back, 3 in midfield. In front of them. Shutting the space down. Kovacic. Jorginho, 35 yards from goal, dead centre. Plays the ball inside to Hakim Ziyech. Lays it off to Giroud, and Giroud's fired wide, but he was offside. Ziyech plays the ball inside to Mason Mount. It's the right of the D of outside their box, and a nice little back heel into Giroud. And Giroud's offside. When the ball was played, yeah, he's offside. Doesn't matter that he missed, he was off. Unlucky. His weaker right foot, Giroud, but he was off. Right, what's happening now? Who's Tammy coming on for? He's getting instruction, Tammy. Right, Fulham launch it forward and Chelsea mop up and win the ball. We play it up to Giroud. He lays it off to Jorginho. Back inside our half. Rudiger. Chelsea with a little bit of urgency here. Out to left-hand side to Chilwell. 10 yards inside their half. Chilwell just gives it to Kovacic, who's in front of him. Kovacic plays it back to Jorginho inside the centre circle. Tries to find Ziyech, but gives it away to Lookman. Plays it inside to Cavallero, and he's been fouled by Jorginho on halfway. Deary me. Right, the change is Jorginho's coming off. Jorginho's coming off for Tammy Abraham. Frank's going 2 up front. What's he's saying? Tammy's just said 2 up front. That's what hopefully that's what he's just said. I think he just said 4-4-2, Frank. I think Frank Lampard has just indicated 4-4-2. He has. So we've now got a midfield 2 of Kovacic and Mason Mount. We've got Ziyech and Pulisic wide, and you've got Giroud and Abraham up front. Good move from Frank. At least he's changed it. Give it 10 or give it 5 and put Werner on for Giroud. Definitely 4-4-2 now from Chelsea. Now Tammy's making a run in behind. They've now got a problem for them. They've got 2 forwards to deal with and 2 wingers. I'm going to force them backwards. We should be dominant now. I know we are anyway, but... Right, Mason Mount collects the ball. Inside their half, right-hand side. Goes to Aspie, back to Thiago Silva. Top of the centre circle, Kovacic. Pulisic comes inside, collects the ball. Goes around Teti, plays it outside to Ben Chilwell. Chilwell's forced backwards to Rudiger. Kovacic plays it inside to Mount, dead centre. Goes outside to Rudiger again. Rudiger plays across into the box. Tammy with a header. He got in some space. He headed it straight into Areola. Big chance straight away. As that cross come in, Chelsea got 4 players in the box and Aspie's on the outside. Unlucky from Tammy. Good cross from Rudiger. Just need to keep doing that. Open the door. Right, they lump it forward from the goal kick. Silva goes up to Cavallero. Kovacic mops up. Kovacic's probably thinking this is the result. He's normally taken off. Right, Chilwell. Kovacic is busy. He wants the ball all the time here. Goes square to Mount. Centre circle. Mount outside to Aspie. He's got Hakim Ziyech on his outside and collects the ball. Comes back on his left foot. Ball into the box. There's the back post. Oh, dearie me. What a ball from Hakim Ziyech. It went over the head of Tammy. Pulisic was following in, and I think Tammy's put him off, and he can't get there to stab it home at the back post. What a cross. Brilliant ball. Giroud made the run at the near post. Tammy makes the run in the middle. Pulisic comes in behind, and he just can't get on the end of it. Unlucky. Better. Much better from us. That's what we need to keep doing. 23 to go. 0-0. Areola launches it up to Aspie, who gives Ola Aina a shove in the back to stop him from... Oh, dear. Free kick Fulham, halfway line. Stupid free kick to give away. They take it quick, trying to get Lookman in behind. Oh, my God. Deary me. They take it quick, trying to get Lookman in behind. Aspie's dealing with it. Mendy comes off his line. Aspie tries to play it to Mendy. Mendy's almost run away from the ball and stabs at it. And lucky enough, we managed to get the ball away as Fulham have a shot. Watch, Aspie just gives it to him. But Mendy's got nowhere to come out. It falls to Cavallero, who's just inside our box, and Silva spots it, shuts him down, and his shot is blocked by Silva straight away. What a mess. Right, their throw-ins come to the edge of the box, and they shut down. Werner and Hudson-Odoi are warming up. They take this free kick quick. Aspie's dealing with it, and Mendy just comes off of his line out to the right-hand side of his box, and Aspie's like trying to pass it to him as if to say, what are you doing? Right, Fulham have got possession, and they're down our left-hand side, edge of the box. Reed shoots, and Mendy going to deal with it easy. Right, rolls it out quick to Chilwell, breaking forward, left-hand side. He's got Pulisic on his outside. He's been challenged. That looked like it was a great challenge. Like it was a really good challenge. Ben Chilwell's been taken down, but it looked like he got the ball first. Reed's been booked for Fulham. Honestly, Mendy, just stay on your goal line or stay in your 6-yard box. You've got no reason to come running out there when it's being dealt with by a defender. I think he won the ball against Chilwell. He does. He wins the ball. But they'll give a free kick away. Chilwell have a bad touch. Right, 20 to go. We got the ball left-hand side. Chilwell swings the ball into the box, looking for a run of Tammy. Underplays it. It's good here. What I can see is you got Giroud and Tammy are working in tandem. One's going near post, one's going far post. They're talking to each other, organising each other. They're not getting each other's way, which is good. So when a cross goes in, you've got two options. Right, they lump the ball forward and Cavaliero's offside. Chelsea got a free kick. Mason Mount, bottom of the centre circle, collects the ball, turns away from Lookman, drives forward. Aspi goes out to Hakim Ziyech. Shut down, so goes to Aspi. Back to Thiago Silva, halfway line, right of centre. Kovacic's dropped deep to get it, gives it to Pulisic, gets it back. Mount, little bit of space. Pulisic, edge of the box, out to Ziyech, left foot. Ziyech shot blocked. Fulham are going to try and play it away. Lookman goes down easy, and he's played for the free kick, and he's got it. Fulham launch it forward early, looking for Cavaliero. Silva's under it, deals with it easy, gives it to Rudiger. Kovacic, centre circle, moves it forward to Pulisic quick, gets it back, Kovacic, square to Mount. The ball's on the outside and Mount sees it. Chilwell, left-hand side. Pulisic, shut down. Chilwell, Kovacic, 25 yards out, left-hand side of the box, inside to Tammy. Good ball outside to Aspi, tries to find it into Giroud, low down to the near post. Ziyech gives another free kick away on Lookman. Now Ziyech is going to get booked, and he is. Stupid challenge from Ziyech, honestly. We worked the ball well to the right-hand side. Giroud made a run towards the near post and Aspi tried to find him with a low pass rather than get a cross in. They blocked it off, and then, to be fair, Ziyech did well to work back and track back and cover Aspi's run, but he gives away a free kick and he's booked. Second booking of the season for Ziyech. About 20 to go plus injury time. Fulham have got a free kick, they've got a chance to launch it. And they do, towards the edge of our box, right corner. Silva's under it, heads it away. And then Aspi does well. Tammy wins a throw-in. I give it the other way. It's a Chelsea throw. They take it quick. Anguissa plays it out to Cavallero, left-hand side. Kovacic has come across. Ball's gone out. It hasn't gone out, they're playing on. Aina turns away from Tammy. Back to Tosin. Goes back to Anderson. Tammy's chasing him down. Back to Areola. Tammy's still going. Areola just gets the ball away. Out to the left-hand side. And Chilwell sees the ball out for Chelsea throw. Come on. Silva gets the ball. Bottom centre circle. Kovacic. Under pressure straight away. Gives it back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Kovacic. Kovacic centre circle to Silva. Gives it back to him. Top of the centre circle. Goes out to left-hand side to Chilwell. Pulisic has come inside. Doesn't help him. Gives him the ball. Gets it back to him. Pulisic's got to stay wide. If he's going to play 4-4-2, he's got to stay wide as possible. Mount collects the ball. Plays a good ball inside. Hakim Ziyech. He's come inside and is shut down. But the ball's coming edge of the box. Shot blocked again. Fulham player down. Injured. Referee's playing on. Kovacic around edge of the box. Does really well, tries to play it back inside. And Fulham block it and clear it away. Unlucky. Reed's gone down holding his head. The problem that we've got is when Chilwell gets the ball, Pulisic is coming in off the wing. Werner's coming on. It's got to be for Giroud, I think. So Pulisic is coming off the wing, off the left-hand side, and coming into the middle. So when you're getting the ball, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is coming on as well. Two more changes from Frank. Probably be Ziyech. I'd say Ziyech and Giroud, maybe. Good to see him reacting, though. But yeah, so getting back to on point, we picked the ball up with Chilwell, and he's looking to go wide, and Pulisic is over here. It's like, stay wide. You want your two wingers in a 4-4-2 to be as wide as possible. Come on, Timo, get us a goal, mate. So Kai Havertz will be on the bench and remain on the bench. So what these changes going to be? What's happened to Reed? Right, Giroud's coming off for Timo. And Hakim Ziyech has come off for Hudson-Odoi. So finally, Timo's up front with Tammy. Callum's on as well. Come on, Callum. So Callum's on the right-hand side. Pulisic on the left. We all know that Callum probably prefers the left-hand side. But Reed's taking his time to walk off the pitch. The referee's telling him to hurry up. There'll be about 3 minutes of injury time here. But we have a throw-in. We keep hold of possession. Because the referee played on. Right, Chelsea's got the ball with Kovacic. Goes out to the left-hand side. And once again, Pulisic has come inside again. And Pulisic busts the gut to go back out. But by that point, it's covered off. We've worked it back out to the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi's first touch. Got 2 men in front of him. Comes inside. Lays it off to Mount. Goes back out to Aspi. Cross comes in. Blocked. Lookman holds off Aspi. Plays it up the line. Cavallero comes over. Holds him off. Holds Silva off. Does well. Lays it inside. But Mason Mount's going to do well. Mason Mount's lost the challenge to Anguissa. They've worked it well for him inside to Reed. He's looking for a run on the right-hand side. We get the ball away. Right, Mendy plays the ball to Chilwell. Right, where's Pulisic? Pulisic on his outside. Kovacic, deep inside our half. Centre circle, Mason Mount. Over halfway. Up to Tammy. Goes out to he went outside to Aspi. Played the ball inside to Pulisic, who come across the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi lays it off to Mount, but Mount shut down straight away. They win it back with Anguissa. He's got nobody in front of him. He's forced backwards. Timo's working across and Teti plays ball up the line. Looking for Cordova Reed. Rudiger's read it. Comes across, takes it down, gives it to Mendy. Mendy plays it forward to Chilwell. He's got Akers. Right, Pulisic. It's Kovacic. Up to Pulisic. It's Werner, halfway line, left wing. Drives forward. Goes past one. Got Teti in front of him. Holds him off. Goes back to Chilwell. Kovacic. Pulisic now, left-hand side. Comes inside. Lays it off to Werner. Werner goes, he tries to find Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. Gives the ball away to Aina. Plays it up to Lookman. Up against Thiago Silva. Silva does really well. Wins the ball back. Comes out to Tammy, right wing. Under pressure from Lookman, taken out. Chelsea free kick. 40 yards from goal. Takes it quick to Mason Mount, who goes quick to Ben Chilwell, left-hand side. Switches play out to the right-hand side to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Up against Ola Aina. Comes inside. Turns back on his right foot. Still got the ball in the box. Plays it to the edge. Chilwell. Left-hand side. Drives to the byline. Cross comes in towards the back post. Areola. And there's the goal. Mason Mount has scored. Get in there. 1-0. Come on. Callum Hudson-Odoi picks the ball up on the right-hand side. And he comes inside on his left foot. Then he goes to cross it and stops. Drags it back on his right. Then he just stops and just assesses what options he's got. He sees Ben Chilwell on the left wing. The Chilwell drives towards the byline. Cross comes in. And there's Areola again. I said it in the first half. The cross from Chilwell is going to nobody. It's going to nobody. And as the ball comes over, Areola palms it away, and he palms it in literally towards the penalty spot. And there's Mason Mount, who just opens his body up and rifles it on the volley, bottom corner, and it's 1-0. Areola did it first half, got away with it, and he's done it again. Deary me. You're defending so well, and your goalkeeper does that. What is going on there? Right, Fulham have made a change. Onoma's come on. Cavallero's gone off. We worked hard. When you see the footage of that goal, honestly, the goalkeeper, what has he done there? Right, they give it away. Kovacic, bottom of the centre circle, goes out to Chilwell. Kovacic collects the ball again. Fulham backing off now. Mason Mount collects it. Goes out to Hudson-Odoi. As Pete. Mount. halfway line. Just go square to Rudiger. Left-hand side of the centre circle. Kovacic outside to Pulisic. Halfway inside their half. Stops, keeps on of it, goes back to Kovacic, comes back across to Silva. Silva, ball outside of him to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Drives inside and spots the ball. Tries to find Pulisic, but they don't clear it. Pulisic collects it now. Challenged away, but Chilwell's won the ball. Does well. Holds off some challenges, Chilwell, but he now got a free kick. Tete was all over him. Chilwell's gone down. Chelsea free kick. "17 attempts for Chelsea in this game, 8 for Fulham. On target, 6 of 17 for Chelsea, 1 of Fulham in the game. Chelsea got possession, working it inside their half, just outside the centre circle, from Silva to Mount to Kovacic to Chilwell, back to Rudiger, who comes square to Thiago Silva. Mason Mount, back to Rudiger, shut down by Reed, who's working hard, goes outside to Chilwell. Rudiger comes this way to Silva. This will put us 7th above Southampton before they play Leicester after us tonight. As Pete. To Silva, goes to Rudiger. Rudiger, long ball over the top, good ball as well, looking for Pulisic. Pulisic keeps it in, left-hand side by the corner flag. Drives towards the penalty box, plays the ball into the box. Werner was asking for it to give him short to him. Ignored him. Just give it little side ball pass to Werner. Right, so Werner's sort of dropping off the front line to come and get involved again. Right, Kovacic. Keeping on the possession now, Chelsea. Halfway inside their half. Werner tries to collect it from Mount. Loose touch, they clear it. But Chilwell does well to win a header now. Werner's going to pick it up. He isn't. They stepped in front. Tete. Pulisic's gone down, claiming he was an arm in the face. Right, they've actually worked it well up to Lookman on the halfway, and Thiago Silva challenges him and now booked. Silva's booked. Silva's having to go at somebody about not dealing with the challenge on the left-hand side. He is, yeah. Professional foul from Thiago Silva. He's having to go at someone. I think Chilwell. That's his 3rd booking, Thiago Silva. 2 changes for Fulham. Coming up. Kamara's coming on up front. Cordova Reed's coming off. But Kamara's he sort of did well for the sort of couple of minutes he come on against Tottenham. Right, Brian's come on. He's given a note to Reed with some tactical instructions. He's put it inside his sock. Right, Reed takes it, swings the ball, free kick, headed away by Aspie, comes out to Lookman, left wing. Hudson-Odoi's in front of him. Cross comes in, blocked. Comes to the edge and Chilwell gets the ball away. It's Pulisic gets it away. Kovacic is working hard to shut him down. So is Werner. Werner put the afterburner on, forced them backwards, and Chelsea are pressing high. And they have to get it away. And it goes over the top of everyone. And Rudiger goes back to Mendy. Mendy launches it over halfway to nobody. Fulham with the header. Lookman holds off Aspie. Plays it back to Reed. Plays it into the feet of Kamara. Lays it off to Lookman and Guisa. Got Mason Mount in front of him. Mount's just holding him up. Goes backwards. Fulham playing it down the left-hand side here. One touch passing. Silva does well to stand up and win it. Hudson-Odoi plays a good 1-2 with Tammy Abraham. And Hudson-Odoi plays a great ball. First time to Timo Werner. But the ball didn't come down for him. Edge of the box. He was waiting for it rather than move towards it. And Fulham getting a nick it off him. Great ball from Hudson-Odoi. Right, Chelsea going to win back possession. They have. Kovacic driving forward. Timo Werner's on his left-hand side. Plays him too far. Werner holds the ball up. He's got Pulisic behind him. He's got Tammy on the edge. He finds Tammy. He's got... Tammy slips. And Fulham get the ball away. Fulham are trying to find a Kamara up front. It's easy read by Silva. 2 chances to put us in. It was a wrong ball. Woodshed, what a pass from Callum, wasn't it? Brilliant pass. Lifted his head up and played a great 40-yard ball. Right, Hudson-Odoi's got the ball now. Silva to Kovacic. Kovacic, just slowing it down, back to Silva. 5 to go plus injury time. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes injury time, I'd imagine. Mendy out to Aspi. 10 yards inside our half. Launched it forward, looking for Aspi. Under hits the ball. Easy for Fulham to deal with. Anderson, looking for an option. Launches it. Aspi just lets it run. He's asking for Mendy to come out now. Right, Mendy's got the ball. Throws it out to Aspi, right hand side. Aspi can't control it, goes out for a throw in. Oh, how many times? Seriously. These goal kicks and just playing it out the back is just nonsense. Right, we've managed to win back the possession from their throwing. Thiago Silva goes to Mendy, being shut down. He gets the ball away under real pressure. Stupid pass. And Mendy saying to Silva, don't give me the ball there. Right, Fulham throwing. Comes to Lookman. Hudson-Odoi does well to get back in and win a challenge. And Aspi plays it off of Kamara. Chelsea throwing. About 20 yards inside our own half. Right hand side. Right. Mendy shouting everyone push forward. On the throw-in, they do well and win it. Fulham goes out for another Chelsea throw. The focus of the coverage, the focus is Areola. Honestly, that what he did there for that goal was outrageous. If you're a Fulham fan, you've got to be gutted. Because you're in this game, you're defending well, you're playing well, and your goalkeeper does that and lays it on a plate for Mason Mount on the penalty spot. Right, Fulham with a throw-in, up the line. Chelsea back in numbers, win the ball. Fulham head it forward again. Thiago Silva, little dink header to Aspi, clears it over his head. So does the Fulham defender. It's head tennis at the minute. They bring the ball down. It's come to the Fulham forward on the edge of the box and he's crowded out. It's come to Kamara. Shoots. Feeble. Easy for Mendy. Mendy rolls it out to Ben Chilwell. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Chilwell. Gives it to Pulisic, who goes back under pressure to Rudiger. Comes this way to Thiago Silva. To Aspi, right-hand side. Shut down. He's caught late, Aspi. Got booking. Who was that? Was that Lookman? Not sure who it was. As Aspi played it up the line, the defenders come, or whoever it was, come across here. Lookman caught him. And he's booked. Yeah, it's the follow through. First foot goes in, it's his right foot following through, catches Aspi on the ankle, and he's booked. Lookman, Chelsea free kick. Halfway inside our half, right wing, or right back position, I should say. Chelsea just slowing it down here with Thiago Silva. Kovacic drops into the defensive line, he gives it to him, and then Kovacic goes out to Christian Pulisic. Sorry, Chilwell. Look up, plays up looking for Timo Werner, but there's Mateo Kovacic driving forward in midfield to win the ball. They challenge him and get it away. Lookman drops deep to get it. Aspi forces him inside, plays it inside. Anguissa striding forward and Pulisic gets back, wins a good challenge. Tries to find him up the wing and it goes off for Chelsea, Fulham throwing. Our defence were backing off as Anguissa was moving forward towards the edge of the box and Pulisic got back in, a great little touch away. Right, Teti with the throw-in. Goes up the line. Anguissa holds off Chilwell. Chilwell plays it off of him. Chelsea throw-in. A minute plus injury time to go. About 4 minutes, I think. 3 or 4. Chilwell's taking his time. Looking for a ball up the line. Tammy doesn't win the header, but Kovacic wins second ball. Launches it up over halfway. Hudson-Odoi and Brian's on the chase, and Hudson-Odoi does well to win it from Brian. And then Brian falls over, and Hudson-Odoi's won the free kick. 10 yards inside our half, right of centre. Mary, it was Mason Mount. Well, Mount to take the free kick. Goes back easy to Silva. Goes out to right-hand side to Hudson-Odoi. Takes on Brian. Plays the ball inside to Pulisic. Edge of the box. Tries to dribble into a stupid area. They crowd him out. He comes out to Mount. Shoots and his shot is blocked. And he's going to go for a Chelsea throw-in. Five minutes of injury time. Chelsea taking their time for taking the corner. Hudson-Odoi to take it. He looked a bit dejected then when he gave the ball inside and Pulisic collected it. Hudson-Odoi wanted the ball back, but he didn't give it to him. Pulisic was too greedy. Right, corner, rolls it short to Tammy. They're holding it in the corner flag, Chelsea. Then they give the ball away. And he goes out for a Fulham throw-in. 20 yards from the corner flag. What a waste that was. Brian to take it. Goes back to tossing. Shut down by Tammy. To Areola. Under pressure and he launches it. Only as far as Kovacic, who's challenged in the air. Silva picks up the loose ball. Turns away from a challenge. Gives it to Mason Mount and Chelsea away. Left hand side. Werner. Left corner of the box. He's got Chilwell on his outside. He goes himself, Werner. Plays it back to Chilwell. And Guice is there. But Chilwell's worked it back to Mason Mount. Plays it to Pulisic. Goes back out to Chilwell. Get the ball in the box. Pulisic now. Driving forward. Comes inside. Drives towards the byline. Turn him inside out. Plays it back to... Oh, my word. Pulisic does great. He does a little slam and run. He drives towards the byline inside their box. Pulls the ball back because he's seen Werner. But Werner's sort of following where he's going. And he plays it behind Werner. And then Aspi comes in the far back of the edge of the box and he doesn't get underneath it and the ball just goes over the top. Probably about 30 yards over the bar from Aspi. Fulham goal kick. Areola takes it out to this our right-hand side again. They win the first header. We've done well to win it. Hudson-Odoi holding off for challenge of Anderson. Plays it inside to Tammy. Tammy holds off another challenge again, but then they win it back. Anderson, centre forwards, look like his centre back's pushed up further forward now. Thiago Silva under pressure from Kamara. Plays up the line to Aspi. Can't control it. Goes off for a Fulham throw-in. Lampard's directing traffic. Told Abraham to get back in there. They push their centre-backs forward, Fulham, for the throw. Long throw. Into the box. He comes in. Launched. Thiago Silva won the first header. Comes back out. Cross comes in, back post. Rudiger wins it as a Fulham player down in the box. Pulisic does well to hold off a challenge and comes away with the ball up to halfway. Chilwell's outside of him. But once again, Werner's asking for the ball to be played to him. They try and find him. They underpass it and they're breaking forward with Lookman. Goes outside Aspi. Aspi with a professional foul. Aspi picks up the booking now. Lookman was away. Aspi takes him down. 2 minutes to go, plus injury time. Another chance for him to launch it into the box. The centre-backs go forward again. They've literally got everyone pushed up. There's Reed sitting about 15 yards outside our box. If we can break from this, but they've gone to the back post. Fulham win the header, but then Chilwell wins second ball. Werner plays a good ball into Pulisic, and Werner's away in space on the left-hand side, and he's in. Werner over halfway, strides forward, edge of the box, one-on-one with the keeper, Werner, and he's put it wide. He's put it about 5 yards wide, Werner. Unlucky. It's unlucky. Areola come out to change the angle. Werner was away and he was in. One-on-one. He's put it round him, but he didn't get any curl on it. The ball went dead straight. Right, Fulham are launching it with their centre-backs up front. We get the ball away and Werner's in again. Werner chests it down. Defender comes across and takes it off him just as he's about to pull the trigger. Unlucky Timo. Keep going, mate. Keep working. Keep getting yourselves in those positions. That's the ball you got to play to Timo Werner every time. Yes, he missed that one. He didn't get any curl on it. It was dead straight. But that's what you got to do every time for Timo. Right, Fulham are trying to get the ball forward. Chelsea defending in numbers. Launch it up. Pulisic tries to win the ball and it goes back to the goalkeeper. Areola launches it forward. They win the first header, but Chelsea have backed off and see it. It goes back to Mendy. Mendy out to Ben Chilwell, left-hand side. And the referee blows the full-time whistle and Chelsea have won it 1-0. Deary me, we huffed and puffed, but I did say I'll take a scrappy 1-0 and that's what we got. That is what we got. It's games like that where, you know, at times last year, in the run we've been on, where you would drop points, we've actually come through it. Yes, the goalkeeper helped us with what he did, but Frank made the changes. Frank forced the game, he chased the game, and we got the 3 points. So, Chelsea win against Fulham 1-0, and it was a difficult game. Fulham set defensively, really, really set defensively, play well. Parker looks gutted. He looks really gutted. He's having words with the referee. He's not really having a proper whinge, but he's having a bit of a go at the ref here. The referee's just having words. He's not sort of exchanging any unpleasantries. Thank you guys for watching along. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. I'll be back Tuesday night. Leicester away. Leicester, Chelsea. I think it's 8:15 kickoff, so join me here from 8 o'clock on Tuesday night. Massive game against Leicester. We're up to 7th after that, before Southampton take on Leicester now at Leicester. So it's a 1-0 win. It's 3 points. We're back on the winning we've got the winning feeling, I should say. It was huff and puff, but we got there. So thanks, guys, for joining. Hope you've enjoyed the commentary anyway. And thank you very much for joining and getting involved. Have a good rest of your evening. I'm going to do my follow-up video now, my 5-minute match review. So make sure you stay tuned for that on the channel. But thank you for watching, guys. Have a good Saturday evening. Enjoy the football tomorrow. Man United, Leicester. Liverpool, Man U tomorrow. Let's hope they kick lumps out of each other. Just going to see the actual league table coming up now. Fulham remain 18th on 12 points. West Brom are 19th on 11 and Sheffield United are on 5. I think we are 7th by the looks of it. I'm just waiting for it to come up. Yes, we're up to 7th. 29 points. Southampton are on 29, so are West Ham. Southampton got the game in hand, but they do play Leicester in just a minute. So, guys, thanks for watching. Again, I keep saying it. Have a good Saturday night. Thanks for getting involved in the chat, and I'll see you all later on for the video on here. If not, I'll see you back for the commentary on Tuesday night. Lumin, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated, guys. Oh, dearie me. Enjoy your evening, guys. Have a good one. And, yeah, thanks very much as usual. Lumin, much appreciated. Or Lumian, I should say. We got there in the end. That's the main thing. Mason Mount stepped up again. 1-0. See you guys tomorrow. Or Tuesday, I should say. And I'll see you later on tonight for my follow-up video. See ya.